Good morning, class.
Good morning.
Good morning.
When is today?
Today is on Monday.
15, eh?
Yes.
Good. Thank you. Our title will be Safety. Our title will be Safety Procedures that are taken through when you're in your workshop. Last time in our session, anyone remember what we learned before we proceed on? Yes, David.
Workshop layout.
Thank you. We learned about workshop layout and any other thing that we might have left outside. Yes,
Handling of tools and equipment.
handling of tools and equipment. Thank you so much. So today I'm going to emphasize on the PPEs. About PPEs, we identified this about personal protective equipment. These are equipment that you normally use or you normally wear when you're in workshop to prevent injury extensive. Who can give some of these examples of the PPEs that we do find in our workshop?
For example, we have gloves.
One, we have gloves. Anyone with an idea of what gloves are used for? Yes.
They are used to prevent any cuttings when holding any material in the workshop.
Very good. They prevent cuttings when you use in the materials in the workshop so that you may avoid those kind of injuries. That was one, gloves. Prevent cutting. Also from harmful chemicals. Isn't it? That's what you said, yes? Prevent uh, from harmful chemicals. In the other PPEs that we use when we are in a lab.
Within the areas,
Yes.
we normally use any kind of gloves. We have a specific type of gloves that we normally use in workshop.
Very good. He is asking whether the gloves that we normally use in the workshop are the very same one that we use outside, maybe driving picky in the hospital. Yes, you have an idea?
Yes, we have other types of gloves like the rubber gloves where we use on bumpy areas like mixing on concrete in the workshop.
Yeah, he's saying they depend on the task that you're doing. Like when you're doing the concrete, when you're doing the concrete, then you will need the type of gloves that are not stick with the gloves, so the rubber one are the preferable one. Alright? Thank you so much for that. Second PPE that we normally use in our workshop. Yes,
We have the safety boots.
safety boots. Yeah, very, thank you so much. Safety boots. Anyone with an idea what safety boots are used for or what they do prevent because it's also a part of PPE. Yeah.
Safety boots are used to reduce injuries when working on workshop. So in any case, a tool or any material that falls from the bench to your leg, it reduces the risk of you getting hurt.
Very good. Those safety boots, they normally have a hard part on the front part. They can protect you either from an injury of being bruised by a hit or a foreign object. So that's three, then we can list like three more. We have examples like other, we have, I think we had left goggles. Anyone with an idea what goggles are used for? Yes, please.
Goggles are used to protect the eyes of anyone who is working on spilling materials that are or any flying objects. Like for example, when you are grinding a piece of wood, those pieces when they are flying in the air, they cannot hurt your eyes.
Yeah, thank you. They are used to prevent sparks that comes from those things that we are grinding. We are cutting. You had a sword, a hard sword. When you are using a hard sword, maybe we have those that produce power and then they emit the sparks from the wood and then they can hurt your eyes. So having goggles will protect you from those kind of injuries. We tackle on the last part that I needed to use was face shield. It works in conjunction with goggles. When you're cutting metals, a lot of sparks that comes from the metal, they need a lot of huge surface here that you can protect your eyes, protect each other and any other part of the face. So face shield will work better when you are doing that kind of test. Well, good. We move on to first aid. What is first aid? First aid. Anasema ni matibabu ya dharura, mwingine ni nani?
It is the first assistance you get after injury.
Yeah, thank you so much. This is the first or the first aid that you get from an immediate injury, maybe in the workshop. Tumesema tunaweza pata hizi vitu, if we don't have this with us, chances of us getting injured are so high, and then if needed be there is an injury, then we must tackle that injury or that cut or a bruise before you proceed on to seek further medical attention. So, for instance, we can tackle on a cut. A cut can come from not having this in your workshop. You're not using gloves, right? You see the conjunction between safety, PPEs, and the facility. So if you don't have gloves, and then chances are you cut yourself, then we do not blame you. What we will do, we will attend you first aid, and then it will act as a fundamental or foundation for you to go seek further medical attention. So anyone with an idea of how we deal with this kind of an injury? It's a cut, maybe you've been cut by
We can use a sterilizer on the wound by applying maybe a spirit to remove any bacteria that may infect the wound.
Thank you so much.
Excuse me,
Yes.
having worked under the St. John's ambulance, I learned that before you attend to a casualty, you have to put on your gloves. I think before even using the sterilizers and drugs, you have to put on your gloves first.
You know, what would be the better idea on how we can handle that before I take it from there? You say that even if that person has been injured, then whoever is attending the person who has an injury, that can
Imefika 10.